It's here to stay, ethanol in our gasoline supply, because of the Energy Independence and Security Act to reduce the U.S. dependence on foreign oil. But it's hard for you and I to know how much ethanol is in our gasoline and how much is okay for my vehicle. A congressman wrote 14 auto manufacturers asking the question, what are the effects of E15 on your vehicles, the warranties you provide, and the effects on fuel efficiency? The responses across the board were the same. Ford does not support the introduction of E15 into the marketplace. Fuel not approved in the owner's manual is not covered by the warranty. Toyota says they cannot recommend the use of fuel with greater than E10 for Toyota vehicles currently on the road. Our policy remains the same. We will not provide warranty coverage for misuse of fuels that exceed limits. Ethanol is very corrosive to metals and components in the fuel system. By raising the percentage of ethanol, it lowers the BTU content of the fuel, which in turn lowers the power your vehicle generates from every gallon of gas, costing you fuel economy and money. Ethanol oxidizes, creates deposits, and attracts water, causing phase separation where the moisture and alcohol fall to the bottom of your fuel tank. You and I cannot control the amount of ethanol that is in our fuel supply, but we can control the damaging effects of ethanol with BG Ethanol Fuel System Dryer and Ethanol Corrosion Preventer. Let's take a quick look at a demonstration that shows how water reacts in gasoline with ethanol. We will start by adding 1 to 2 inches of 87 octane or gasoline to each test tube. On both sides, we'll add 5 to 10 drops of water or moisture that will immediately go to the bottom of the tube. Also in both test tubes, we're going to add 1 drop of food coloring or dye to attach itself to the ethanol in the water so we can see the moisture easier. You can see how the dye attracts to the moisture and it drops to the bottom of the test tube immediately. On the one side, we're going to add the #1 selling product of this type. Many that try to take that title away, but by their claims you would expect for the product to put everything to solution. We're going to shake that product and you'll be able to see how it starts to phase separate immediately. Moisture and ethanol at the bottom of the fuel tank. On the other side, we're going to add BG Ethanol Fuel System Dryer. You can see immediately how the product stays in solution, allowing that moisture to be burnt out through the fuel system, not remain in your fuel tank. Even by adding more moisture or water into the system, you can see that it still remains suspended in the sample. BG Ethanol Fuel System Dryer.